Hi, it's G from Native Speakers Academy, and I would like to leave you with a few thoughts this morning about what it means to be a teacher, to have that role of responsibility in society and the world around about you. Now, it seems to me in the modern world that we've got a lot of things backwards. The idea that you can go into nursery school or kindergarten and that you can go from kindergarten into primary school, and then primary school into secondary school, and then secondary school into college or university, and come out at the end of this process as a teacher. Seems to me ridiculous. When you come out, maybe you're 25 years old, and what the hell do you know about the world when you're 25 years old? If you've had a series of difficult, progressive, rough experiences, maybe if you've had an opportunity to manage some events or run your own company, you do have some experience that you can share. Maybe if you've traveled a lot, you can share those experiences. But it goes against the logic of history, which is that the teachers in society were always the elders, the older people, the people with lifelong experience, the people who had gone through hardships, who had grown up, who had got married, who had had kids, who had brought their kids up, and then who could share those lifelong experiences with others. For sure, young people are enthusiastic about teaching, but sadly my experience is that enthusiasm does not last very long. And if these people stay in teaching, it turns into some form of slow, repetitive madness after a while. So if you don't have a life of great experiences to share, how the hell can you know what is important? How the hell can you make an educated decision about what skills a person is going to need? Because the idea that you study a lot of skills because you might randomly need one or two of those skills or one or two of those pieces of knowledge is just crazy. What the modern world of information in this information age has given us is the opportunity to not need to recall and remember all of these facts, because we can have access to them. We can find them when we need them. What this has done is freed up opportunities for creativity, of development, of extension in ideas. And so we're left with this conundrum, this problem. And it's a little bit hard to focus on this topic this morning as there are a lot of cars trying to pass me and none of them can see what's further down the road. And they're all insane. So I think that if we're going to look at real teaching, we need to look towards people with experience. You know, you can't have a business teacher or someone lecturing in business that doesn't have experience of business. It doesn't make any sense. And how many chemistry teachers are chemists? How many physics teachers are physicists? How many physical education teachers are professional sports people? How many English teachers are writers? Yet we post our children into this system with this unfounded belief that leaving them in the care of these unskilled people is going to be of some great benefit to them in the future, when we don't even know what skills they're going to need, and they don't even know what skills they're going to need, and the teachers are trapped in a top-down system of highly impersonal construction, and all learning is an innate internal personal experience. It comes from the inside out. And I'll leave you with a thought about the concept of learning and education, which is the word educate. The verb educate comes originally from the Latin meaning to draw out, to give an opportunity to the skills that exist and the talents that exist within a person. Not to inform, not to put information in that forms and shapes the person in an unnatural way, but to allow opportunities for natural development. And so this is a symbiotic relationship between the student and the teacher, where they must both be allowed to grow at the same time. Which is interesting because here in Slovakia there is basically the same word for to teach and to learn. They are two sides of the same coin, as the saying goes. So this is something for you to think about, all you students, all you teachers, all you parents out there. Think about what constitutes a real process of learning, a real education. Let me know what you think. Speak to you soon.